motion from right to left. And Hill back blitzed and hit Hamlin. Caused him to fumble, and Hill fell on his own fumble. That is a sack and a forced fumble for the Hammer.
Yes, the Hammer. The Cowboys defense stepped up in today's win over the 49ers while forcing 2 turnovers and registering 4 sacks. One of those came from tonight's guest, Pro Bowl safety Ken Hamlin. Stopping by. Let me ask you, were you inspired by knowing? Did that inspire you in the game? You had to solo tackles to lead the team, and it was all because you knew you were coming on the show.
Oh, yeah,
right?
I wanted to give you something to talk about, so yeah, I had to make sure I had a pretty good one.
Sean Hill showed that he's a pretty decent quarterback today. Threw for over 300 yards. He had 2 touchdown passes today, and a lot of the scores came late in the game, I know, but you guys did a terrific job defensively holding Al Gore.
Yeah. I think we did a great job. Our front 7 did a great job of really, hunkering down and making sure that we could stop that run so they would be one-dimensional. We had to learn how to, finish the game towards the end, but we did a pretty good job.
I meant to say that he looked more like Al Gore than Frank Gore.
Yeah,
1.7 yards a carry and 1 first down on the rush. That's exactly what you guys needed to do.
Oh, that's big. I mean, for the type of caliber running back he is, I think that it does a great job for, showing what type of defense we can be.
Now, Ken, you guys have the Seahawks coming in on this quick turnaround here on Thanksgiving Day. You win that game, you're really on a roll. You win 3 straight games. How important is that going into the month of December? You've got such a brutal schedule coming up.
Well, I think it's the next game in line, so we have to make sure that we focus on that one game at a time. I think we've been doing a good job of it lately, and we have to make sure we play one play at a time. And I think it's going to be important. I mean, each game we play is important. We know the caliber of teams that we're going to be playing coming up. So we know how to get these wins.
Pac-Man Jones will be back in the locker room tomorrow. He sits just a couple of lockers over from you. How do you guys take his return to the team? That's the D block over in your section over there. How do you take it? Will this help you guys? Are you going to welcome him back into the locker room?
Most definitely. I think more depth that we can have at that secondary position, as well as him being a returner. It's going to make our team a lot better. And we know he's coming in. He's going to have to be focused and ready to go.
Wade Phillips has called you the quarterback on the defense. As that quarterback on the defense, what are some of your responsibilities on a game-to-game basis there, especially from a leadership standpoint?
Just making sure, making all as many calls as I can, trying to go through and just make sure everyone's on the same page. Make sure I'm on the same page with the other guys, and so we can just roll smoothly. So there's no thinking. All the thinking is taken out of, and we can just go play.
All right, we've had folks that have been ranting, sending text messages here. One of them wants to know what your thoughts are about playing your old team, the Seattle Seahawks, this week, and it might hold a little bit favored, of a little sentimental.
Well, I still have some good friends that are on that team, so it's going to be fun. For them to be my last team that I was on, it's going to be an interesting game, and I'm definitely be pumped up for it.
It's a big one. You guys need to win this one.
It's a real big one. It's a real big one. I think that, we almost have to put it into playoff mode right now, that we have to win, this next game to get to the next one. So we have to look at it that way, and we're going to.
Hey, Ken, off the field, we know you're very interested in working with charities and everything, along with the Salvation Army. You're starting your own foundation work as well. This past week, you had a chance with some of your teammates to go out and deliver a Thanksgiving dinner to some of the less fortunate here in the Metroplex. How nice is it for you, and how does that make you feel to really kind of give back to the community? I
mean, it was great. To see the people there and to get the welcome that we got when we got there, and just to be able to help in any way possible. It was great to be there, and I enjoyed my time there, and they definitely enjoyed us being there, and we sort of had a lot of laughs.
And you did none of the cooking, right?
None of the cooking that time. No, I'm going to save that for later on, but, we definitely had a good time.
Okay.
All right, we know you played high school ball in Memphis.
Yes.
I don't know how much high school football you've seen here in Texas and how you would compare the two.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit of high school football.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've got 3 plays from this week's Plays of the Week in high school football I want you to take a look at here. Here is number 1, Bob.
Take a look at this. This is a fantastic play. Cedar Hills. Dreyfus Jackson hitting Laquan Harper, makes a great catch there, 28-yard catch in the 31-18 win over South Lake Carroll. That was a fantastic catch.
Play number 2, Wiley's Jared Monk. Beautiful throw to Noah Cheshire. 63-yard touchdown into your living room. Pirates 31-28 overtime win over Hebron.
And then check out our final nominee. Play number 3 is Euless Trinity's Bobby Brown with an 89-yard kickoff return for the touchdown and the Trojans' 42-35 win over Plano. Looks a little like Felix Jones there.
A little bit. I know we had a lot of our teammates that were real focused on these games, and some of them were disappointed. I think that South Lake game game, they were a little disappointed about it.
Yeah, a few of them live out that way.
Exactly.
It's in their neighborhood,
They were definitely disappointed their team was out.
If you want to vote for the play of the week and team of the week, go to the33tv.com. Put your vote in. We will reveal the winners on our high school football playoff preview show coming up Thursday night at 5 o'clock right here on the 33. What's the leader right now as far as you're concerned? Play 1, 2, or 3. Which one do you like the best?
I would have to say the third one.
Kickoff return.
Kickoff return. He did it, 86 yards. Taking it that far, it was big.
In a playoff game at Texas Stadium.
Exactly.
All right, Ken, thanks very much.
Thank you for
having me.
having me.
Great to see you, man.
Thanks
for being here.
No doubt.
Good luck on Thursday.
Oh, appreciate it.
Take a time out here on the show, but when we come back, we talk more football on Inside Sports.